Start by understanding what abuse in a relationship really means. Abuse isn't always physical, it can be emotional, psychological, or even financial. Many people think abuse is only about visible injuries, but it often starts much more subtly. It can be about control, manipulation, or constant criticism. Recognizing these early signs is crucial because abuse tends to escalate over time. In this video, we'll walk through the most common signs of an abusive relationship so you can spot them early and protect yourself or someone you care about. Let's dive into the warning signs together. One of the first red flags is constant criticism. If your partner regularly puts you down, mocks your ideas, or makes you feel worthless, that's emotional abuse. This isn't about occasional disagreements or constructive feedback. It's about a pattern of belittling that chips away at your self-esteem. Over time, you might start doubting your own worth or abilities. Remember, a healthy relationship should build you up, not break you down. If you notice this pattern, it's important to take it seriously. Abusers often try to isolate their partners from friends and family. They might make you feel guilty for spending time with others or insist that they're the only one who truly cares about you. This isolation can happen gradually, making it harder to recognize at first. The goal is to make you dependent on them and cut off your support network. If you find yourself losing touch with loved ones because of your partner's demands, that's a major warning sign. Control is a hallmark of abusive relationships. This can look like monitoring your phone, deciding what you wear, or telling you where you can go. Sometimes it's disguised as concern or love, but real love doesn't restrict your freedom. If your partner is making decisions for you or demanding to know your every move, that's not caring, it's controlling. Healthy relationships are built on trust, not surveillance. Extreme jealousy and possessiveness are also signs of abuse. While it's normal to feel a little jealous sometimes, an abusive partner will accuse you of things you haven't done or act suspicious without reason. They might check your messages or question your every interaction. This isn't about love, it's about control and insecurity. If you feel like you're always walking on eggshells to avoid making your partner jealous, that's a problem. Abusive partners rarely take responsibility for their actions. Instead, they blame you for their bad moods, mistakes, or even their abusive behavior. This is called blame shifting, and it's meant to make you feel responsible for everything that goes wrong. Over time, you might start apologizing for things that aren't your fault. Remember, you are not responsible for someone else's actions or feelings. Gaslighting is a form of psychological abuse where your partner makes you doubt your own reality. They might deny things they've said or done, or insist that you're imagining things. Over time, this can make you question your memory, judgment, or even your sanity. Gaslighting is extremely damaging because it erodes your confidence and sense of self. If you feel confused or like you can't trust your own mind, this could be why. Financial abuse is another tactic abusers use to gain power. This can include controlling all the money, giving you an allowance, or preventing you from working. The goal is to make you financially dependent so you can't leave. If your partner restricts your access to money or makes all the financial decisions without your input, that's a serious red flag. Financial independence is key to personal freedom. Abusers often use threats or intimidation to maintain control. This doesn't always mean physical threats. It can be threats to leave you, take away children, or ruin your reputation. Intimidation can also be subtle, like angry stares or slamming doors. These tactics are meant to keep you scared and compliant. If you feel afraid of your partner's reactions, that's a sign of abuse. Physical abuse is the most obvious form, but it's not always as clear-cut as people think. It can include hitting, pushing, grabbing, or even blocking your way. Sometimes it starts with small acts that escalate over time. Any form of physical aggression is unacceptable in a relationship. If you've experienced this, know that it's never your fault and help is available. Sexual abuse in relationships can be hard to talk about, but it's important to recognize. This includes being pressured into sex, having your boundaries ignored, or being made to feel guilty for saying no. Consent is always required and your comfort matters. If your partner disregards your boundaries or uses sex as a weapon, that's abuse. Sometimes, abuse is hidden behind excessive affection or gifts, a tactic known as love bombing. At first, it feels flattering, but it's often used to gain control quickly. The abuser showers you with attention, only to later use that closeness to manipulate or control you. If the relationship moves too fast or feels overwhelming, take a step back and assess the situation. If you constantly feel like you have to watch what you say or do to avoid upsetting your partner, that's a sign of an unhealthy dynamic. Living in fear of triggering anger or punishment is not normal. A healthy relationship should feel safe and supportive, not tense or unpredictable. If you're always anxious about your partner's reactions, it's time to take a closer look. After abusive incidents, it's common for the abuser to apologize and promise to change. They might be very convincing, but unless there's real, consistent change, the cycle will likely continue. Apologies without action are just another way to keep you in the relationship. Watch for patterns, not just words. Recognizing abuse is the first step toward breaking free. If you see these signs in your relationship, know that you're not alone and support is available. Reach out to trusted friends, family, or professional resources. Remember, everyone deserves to feel safe, respected, and valued in their relationships. Taking action can be difficult, but your well-being is worth it. Let's work together to build healthier, happier connections.